September 19th. September 19th. I'm not sure what the name of the city is. I'm going to the very end of the Ohio Erie Towpath on the Zoar side. So the thing about it is I don't know the name of where I'm at other than that in Zoar, Ohio. Canal Lands Park. Looks like this is Canal. This is Canal Lands Park.
Have a good one, man.
We'll see you later, Wild Man. Thank you. Yeah, we're at Canal Lands Park. And I'm gonna ride, I'm right here. I'm gonna ride all the way down here to Highway 800. Then I'm gonna turn left and I'm gonna turn right. And then I'm gonna be running across the river from 800 all the way down to mile 0. So here we go. I can already say it's pretty nice to be back out here on the bike. Yes, it is. So we left the park and now we have made it to the trail. So this way here, this goes towards Interstate 77. State Route 800, trailhead up through there. It's a parking lot up there. It says it's 2.9 miles to Highway 800. So that's cool. I need to reset my odometer. $1,385 miles on the bike. It's quite a few. Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful out here. Well, the old canal is just laying there. I guess the only time it gets any water probably is if it rains enough. Some big old pockets of soft gravel out here. Be careful. I'd say those are big mud holes, and they're doing a good job of keeping rock on that mud. Even though it might be a little bit difficult to ride on, it's what needs to be done, and it's just a gift to have these trails out here. Man, this is beautiful. A lot of times you stay to the right or the left of the gravel. It's not near as treacherous. Man, this is fun. This is like mile marker 84. 84 miles from Cleveland right here, I do believe. Yep, there's the old canals to our right here. You know, it's pretty cool to me sometimes how they would just build a levee and, and build a canal, and it don't even have to be right next to the river, because they would just detour water into the canal. Sometimes they could just go. Sometimes they cut 6 or 7 miles off by going straight. Cut a whole big elbow off. Just don't get any more beautiful than this. I tell you what, this Ohio and Erie towpath experience is being an amazing one, to say the least. wow, look at this. Wow. Dude, cool. And it, I don't know what to say. If you just want to come to Zoar, Ohio and ride this part of the trails, all I can tell you. Zoar's a really awesome place. They got awesome old buildings there and all kinds of stuff. Been there a bunch of times. I've just never been out here on the trail. Mile marker 85. I love those mile markers. Mile marker 85. I know Peninsula is on like mile marker 20. So that'd be like 65 miles from here to Peninsula. You know, I don't know if this is considered the same towpath as the one that comes up out of Cleveland or not. I'm being totally naive right here. Because it seems like it would be further than that. Yeah, and it doesn't make any difference. So we're just out here riding. We're not out here trying to figure out stuff too much. I know that this part of the trail I'm enjoying this probably as much or more than any trail I've rode on. I'm not looking around more because they put some gravel down in important spots. This is so rad. I can tell when it rains though, there's some muddy spots on here. So fortunate for me today, I am just enjoying. Man, that old canal is so cool. It doesn't even look like it's filled in that much. I'm sure it has, but I don't know. Little whoop-de-doo, a little dippity-dip. A little dippity-doo-dah. so cool. I love these deck bridges. And they spent a lot of time building these deck bridges for us. Oh wow, we done made it to 3 miles. Man, it only seemed like a mile, man. It's so great. Mile 86. How y'all doing today? What's wrong? This trail?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, it was nice meeting you, young man. Thanks for being so nice.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah, those people are really lost, and they're being a little bit hard-headed about which direction they need to go. So that's okay. How you doing? Hey, hey. Hey. All right, we're gonna turn right on back on the canal trail. I think we're 7 or 8 miles from mile 0 down here. This is really cool. Looks like I'm getting ready to hit me a big old bridge right here. It's obvious this section of trail really don't look like it's ridden that much. That's a shame. Because I like it. Look at this. Oh, this is an old bridge. Look at those rods. Those are iron rods. Those are like iron. It's just flat iron holding that bridge up instead of cables. All right. Towpath straight ahead. The towpath right here. Looks like the towpath goes this way. Easement down. Well, ain't nobody riding this part of the trail. Cool. Man, that's pretty crazy that part of the trail really isn't being ridden. Looks like we got a tree up here. Yeah, I'm sure I can get around it. I'm gonna bunny hop this thing. Here we go. I'm just kidding. A lot of horses out here riding around. Yeah. We can go right over this. No problem. Oh, look at that big old grapevine thing in there. Man, this part of the trail is like nobody's using it. That's insane. All right, let's go. Must be a natural spring right here. Oh me. Yeah. Well, there are bike tire tracks right here. I'll ride through that deep stuff, then I'll just go slow until it dries it off. Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't know that if you're following the true Ohio Erie trail, you know, if you're coming from Cleveland, when you get to Massillon, you have to turn west, and you have to ride on the road for a long time. I'm not sure how many miles before you get back on trails again. And I think that's the longest section of road riding you have to do. And those folks there, they obviously didn't pay attention. They had Garmin's on their bike, and they stayed on the Towpath all the way down here, almost to mile marker 0. So now they're going to have to backtrack, you know, and you know, they'll make it. But at least they got. Shoot, if I was them, I'd come over here and ride this trail just so I could say I rode the whole Towpath. It's like me, I'm riding the whole Towpath. I'm filming the Towpath to mile 0 and back around. Now, I know there's a bunch more towpaths in Ohio, but This is the Ohio Erie towpath, which is a little over 100 miles long, I think. This part of the trail, I'm not going real fast through here. This is a wonderful, wonderful trail. I mean, this kind of reminds me of like when I was a kid and I'd ride on old roads that weren't used anymore or anything like that. Back home. Sign, but there's no information on it. Yeah, this part of the trail, boundary line, U.S. Corps of Engineers. There's a little dog. I'm thinking about my little dog all the time. You know, I've got these beautiful little dogs. Their names are Servo and Lito. They're brother and sister. They're a little over a year old now. And I really miss them when I come out here and ride. But I can't just stay at home and pet them all day. One thing is, they basically like to sleep all day anyway. They're always ready to get up for a little bit of action, but they really don't wake up till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when they like to eat, wrestle, bark at stuff out in the yard. here. People are riding it though. There's a few people riding it. I've seen bicycle tracks. Yeah, the river's over there. I'm not really seeing any of the old towpath over here. It's beautiful out here, but there's so many sticks and stuff in the trail that I'm having to pay attention to the trail a lot. Looks like a lot of people come out here at night and have a good time. I see all kind of old fires and stuff like that, which that's okay with me. Who doesn't like going out and having a fire and hanging around with your friends? Ain't nothing much better than that. Oh wow, here's the dam. Wow, how beautiful. I'll go down and check this out. Well, they're not holding any water back with it, I can tell you that. Yeah, because this is the upside of the dam. Wow. I don't even know the name of this. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Yeah, I'm by Zoar, Ohio, by this old dam, and it looks like it's just flowing right through it. It's just amazing. And it's pretty bumpy. It's okay with me. Don't matter to me. roughest trail riding I've done. It's okay, it's pretty cool. I know one thing, when I come down this hill, I'm gonna be going slow. In fact, I'm trying to look to see if there's I don't think I was on the right part of the trail. That's pretty funny. What do we got here? Oh, I can go out here. Look at this. Oh man. This is what a treat. Wow, look at all that. Oh, oh, you can go down there. Look, you can park down there and go fishing. There's steps to walk down to the water. How beautiful. Look at this. You know, we was just right over there on the other side of this. Can you imagine water coming over this thing? Oh my goodness. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. All right. All right, we got to figure out which part's the trail. Well, I don't think that's the trail because it's gated up. That's actually a trail to carry your canoe around. So here's where you go around with your bikie. Even though this is part of the Towpath trail, we're not on the Towpath. I don't know where the old Towpath is at. It has to be down there by the river, isn't it? Would be my guess. Yeah, so obviously I wasn't supposed to ride on that part of the trail. I was supposed to go on up the hill. That's good. I'm glad I rode on that part of the trail. It should be pretty interesting for someone. To watch. Well, you can see the river down there. We're just now we're out here, and this is so boring compared to what we was doing. It ends down here when we get to 416. It's a highway called 416. When we get down to 416, we'll be at the end of the Ohio Erie Towpath Trail. Another little road down there below us. Like a pretty long shot there. we got here? Where's the sign? What does it say? Private road, no public allowed. Okay, I don't want to go over there anyway. We're to the end. I can see it down there. I tried to park down here with my pickup truck, and there's nowhere to park down here. I mean, you could probably pull over, but there's no designated parking down here, so I decided to park somewhere else, you know, where there was more, you know, where I could leave my feet up one day. Here we are. Here we are. This is Highway 416. We're in New Philadelphia. We're in Northfield, New Philadelphia, Ohio. Down there where the cars are turning is Highway 800, and this is White Bridge Road, even though it says no outlet up here. So right now we're at mile marker 0 on the Ohio Erie Towpath, not the trail that goes to Cincinnati. We're on the mile marker 0. Well, it's not mile marker 0. It's at, I don't know what mile marker it is, I'm sorry. Right now, we are either at the beginning, we are at the end of the Ohio Erie Towpath down at New Philadelphia. This right here is Road 416, Highway 416. And right up there is 800. You turn right up there and it goes to Zoar, Ohio. And when we take off on this trail, we're gonna go to Zoar. So here we go. And this is where the Ohio Erie Trail ends. And this is where we're starting our adventure at the end. And we're gonna go from here to Cleveland. How's that sound?
They're headed towards you. Hang on. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't have time.
They're gonna bite me?
Sorry. They're just
excited?
Yeah, they're just excited.
Well, they don't seem like they're trying to bite me now.
She has a little bit of leash aggression. Stop it. Sorry.
All right, it's okay. Well, this should be pretty interesting.
Better like, subscribe, and comment on the video.